Testing, testing. Testing. Probably help if I unmute my mic. How goes it? Earnings.
Bullshit.
Whoa. Language. Seeing if everything's working right now.
Seeing if everything's working right now.
Yes. All right, nice. It's Friday. Made it through another week. And what better way to start the weekend but by finishing the campaign. So, this is the final scenario to the Mad Titan Shadows campaign. This is my first run through the whole thing. Last week I replayed Hela, finally got the win, and I gave a first attempt at Loki in this. We didn't get the job done on that. Little did we know that the whole Thanos snapping in the campaign would hinder my deck for the rest of the campaign. So I'm actually gonna be I'm still playing with only half my deck. So that'll be fun, especially with Loki having the Infinity Gauntlet. Now, a couple things with this. Loki has different versions of himself. Since we are playing standard, the ruling that I'm calling for this is that I need to defeat 2 versions of Loki to defeat him ultimately and win the campaign. So that's what I'm selecting for myself on this one, since I am only playing standard 3. And the only thing I have to do is split my deck up in half after I shuffle everything. Right now we'll do the quick campaign setup real quick. So we have the Infinity Gauntlet. This gives the villain +1/+1 for the whole game. This will reveal the Infinity Stone deck. Setup here, open dungeons has to go into play. That comes in with 3 threat, and that gives a amplify, a boost, if you will. I do have summon back, so that is in the encountered set for the villain. I do have the Shorma resource card, which is in my deck, so maybe if we get lucky, we'll get it. System Shock, we don't have to worry about that. The Infinity Stones, we already know the rule of that. Infinity Stones, 1 build is completed, each player discards top half of their deck. And then if North Stone in the campaign, which it was, this comes into this will come into play automatically. And basically what this is it's a setup card permanent. It's there for the whole game. This will give my hero +1 Thor attack and defense. And it gives me a free ready at one point in the game. Once I do that, this flips over. I still keep the stats on it, but then I have an alter ego action where I can just exhaust this to heal my hero 1 damage. So we'll go ahead and put that in. So at least we're giving Warlock a little boost, which makes me happy. And we did rescue Odin when we played with Hela, so we do get Odin on his king side. He has 6 health. 3 nothing because I dropped him. So he has 6 health, 3 thwart, 4 attack. He gets double consequential damage when he activates on any of those powers. Important thing to know about him, he doesn't count towards your ally limit, it looks like. And he cannot have encounter cards attached. And when Odin leaves play, he's removed from the game. So he does not come back once we use him up. Go ahead and put him in there somewhere. So other than that, that's pretty much it for the campaign setup. Just give the counter deck a quick shuffle here. Oh, it feels good. It's summer's over with now. We're going into fall. Got that nice fall cool breeze coming in. Gets the juices flowing when you're shuffling the cards. Alright, now it's all set up. Alright, real quickly, I do have to finish this part of it. So, we're shuffling up the hero deck, and then we're going to be removing half of our deck. I have 50 cards. I think, is that rounded down? Double check that. So, yeah, half. So 25 is what we lose. Yeah. Now the last time I did this, I didn't have, when I was fighting Loki, I didn't have my staff. I didn't have my cloak or my cape. I didn't have anything. I mean, I always get lucky and I always end up getting Wolverine. Like every single game I played, especially with Hela, because I had the same nonsense when the snap happened. I always got lucky and I tell you, Wolverine is like my MVP for this campaign. He got me out of so many tough jams. Alright, so do this one more time, and then we do the cuts. I have no idea. I can actually kind of like doing it this way every time I replay it, because it's like you don't know what you're gonna get. So it's kind of like a additional fresh experience, if you will. Alright. Hero deck is fully shuffled. We're going to get rid of the top half of our deck. That'd be 25 cards. $18, $19, $20, $21, $22, $23, $24, $25. There you go. These 25 will not be used in the game. I'm not even going to look at them because I don't want to know what I lose, because I'll be super sad if it's something that I don't. What are we playing today? Well, we are playing Marvel Champions. This is actually the final scenario or boss in the expansion set for the Mad Titan Shadow. We are facing Loki. He's the final boss in this campaign. Loki is pretty tough. He gets the Infinity Gauntlet, which is a permanent setup for the whole game, where he gets +1 thwart and attack. And every time he activates, he will reveal an Infinity Stone to make the match even a little more challenging. Right now, I'm playing with Adam Warlock for this campaign because I've never really played with Adam Warlock, so I figured this was the best time to do it. And then this is also my first time playing through this campaign. So far, we have certain things that we unlocked in the campaign. We just defeated Hela in the last game. So when we did that, we were able to rescue Odin. So Odin gets to start with us in the start of the game. We got a Nordstone upgrade that gives us +1 modifiers to our stats. Unfortunately, when I played against Thanos, he completed one of his schemes, so he basically snapped. So because of that, for the rest of the campaign, every time before the game starts, I have to remove half of my deck. So these are half of my cards, and I don't even know which ones I'm not going to be having in my deck that I built. So this is the only amount that I get to play with for the whole game. So it's going to even make it a lot more challenging. But we'll see what happens. But that's where we're at, and we're actually you just got here right on time because we're actually about to start the game up. So we've just completed the final setup for the campaign. Now we'll go ahead and start targeting for the main scheme. So there we go. All hail King Loki. So we got setup is set each copy of Loki villain aside and out of play, and then put War of Asgard side scheme into play, which we've already done. Shuffle the encounter deck and reveal one set aside Loki villain at random, and then reveal the top card of the Infinity deck. So these are 5 Lokis that we will randomly choose. Now, for us to win this, we actually have to defeat 2 versions of Loki. He is the God of Mischief, so makes sense that we have to fight all of his illusions. Since I have to put a random in, which if you like, this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you want, you gotta pick the version from 1 to 5. Go ahead and reveal this. Alright, so we got 12th rise threshold on this. And then when Loki is defeated, advance to a random set aside Loki villain. And then if the number of Lokis in the victor's play is equal to the victor condition, the players win the game. Starts with 1 threat per player. We have acceleration because of War in Asgard. Not sure it's still there, but I will. Guess I'll choose. All right. Well, first let's reveal our stone. So the first stone that gets revealed is the Soul Stone. So what will happen is after when this activates, it's going to heal 3 damage from the villain, and it gives them an additional boost card. Alright, so I think let's go for that middle one. Ah, perfect. We get the Loki with Retaliate. So when defeated, discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until a side scheme is discarded, and then reveal that side scheme. And he has 2 scheme and 1 attack. Alright, so now everything on this end is all set up. We got our health set up at 11. Loki gets 20. Alright, and you're ready to play. Alright, so let's draw to our hand size of 6. So we're going to draw into Spoiling for a Fight, Thor, Pip, Quantum Magic, Soul World, that's good, and a Cosmic Awareness. Alright, so probably want to get that side scheme down just so we get the acceleration to stop. Getting Soul World is good first turn, so I can get that into play and not worry about it. Quantum Magic. Giving us another ready might be good, but it's going to give us a minion too. So I don't know if I want to deal with that. I'm going to pitch these 4. And I'll hold on to Quantum Magic and Soul World. And then we'll get Spider-Man, Triskelion, Karmic Blast, Mystic Senses. Okay, so that makes me happy. I think what we'll do is we will use Triskelion and Karmic Blast to pay for a Mystic Senses. And we'll get Spider-Man to put Soul World into play. And then we will flip to Alter Ego, or not Alter Hero, I should say. We're gonna go ahead and have Adam Warlock exhaust and thwart 2 off of Warren Asgard. And then I believe I would want to go ahead and have Odin take 3 off. 2 on there. And then he'll take the 2 double consequential damage. And then we will hold on to our quantum magic. And we will ready up. So now we'll draw to a hand size of 5. So we do get Shawarma back. That's good. Oh, and every time. So I got Wolverine next turn. That's great. Then we got a armored vest. We could actually use this. We could potentially heal Odin, which I think might be a good play to make for a battle mage. And we have the energy shield. Now this actually could be a smart play if I put that shield onto Odin. Because if I spend the energy resources, I can prevent him from taking consequential, and I could have an unlimited Odin use. Oh. It's the... I don't know. Alright. So now we are going to start the villain's turn. So because we have an acceleration on here, we're going to be putting 1 threat on plus an additional. So this will put the main up to 3 threat. And then Loki is going to activate against us. So he wants to attack us. So he's going to be attacking us for 1 and a boost, but he's also going to get an additional boost amplification because of that. I'm going to go ahead and just take the damage because I'm at full health and I can take a hit. So he's attacking for 1, and then a boost. So this is actually a boost effect. So with this, after this activation resolves, place 1 pursuit counter on pursued by the past. So this will still add 1 amplify to it. So he's going to hit me for 2. So that will take us down to 9. Alright, so now... Oh, I'm terribly sorry. No, he had also the one from the gauntlet. So that was 1, 2, 3. So I'm actually at 8. Forgot about that. Oh, perfect time to bust this out. Right, so that was 3 damage, and then we put 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the past. And then we'll go back, that's completed. So now that the villain activated, now we are going to activate the Soul Stone. So the Soul Stone states to not be blurry. So heal 3 damage from the villain and give him a face down boost card, and then place this card in the Infinity Stone discard pile. So he's already at full health, so he's not going to get any additional health, but he is going to get an additional boost card. So this will be for his next activation. And then we'll go ahead and discard this. So that'll be our little discard pile. Alright, and now we'll get our encounter card. So their encounter card states the Trickster. Alright, so when revealed, swap Loki with a random set aside Loki villain, and then he activates against you. That's terrible. Okay, so the shenanigans begin. So now we have to bring in a new Loki. So he's going to be swapped out, so he won't be part of the options. So we'll go ahead. So try to mix that up again. All right, so we're going to shuffle this up. One, two, three, four. Let's go with number two. All right, so we're gonna get this version of Loki now. So now he's got a one in this version. He has one scheme and two attack, and he also gains the piercing trait. And then when defeated, same effect. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a side scheme is discarded, then reveal that side scheme. Sounds good. And he's going to activate. So if he loses, retaliate, and he gets piercing. All right. These versions can be put set aside. And Loki is now going to activate, so he'll get an additional boost. So I'm going to be smart and defend, because this is going to get painful. So he's going to be attacking for 2, +1, so that's 3. And then boost card. Oh, jeez. So that hurts. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a 7 attack. And then this boost is give Loki an additional boost card and a tough status card. That's ridiculous. So Loki gets a tough. And he'll get another boost card for this activation. And yeah, let's throw 2 more on there. So he attacked me for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9 attack. I have a defense of 3. Wow. Wow, he chose to be a jerk. 3, yes, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, yeah, so 9, and then my defense was 3, yeah, so 6, so I only was 6. So, wow. He almost, killed me. So, it's gonna be one of those kind of nights. Alright, so because he activated, now we would have activated the gauntlet, but there's no stone. So if there's no stone, all we do is we just reveal it. So the next time he activates, we'll have the Mind Stone to deal with, and this will confuse us. And if we're already confused, then we discard a card at random from our hand. Okay, and that will conclude the villain's turn. So that will end the round. Real quickly, I'm just gonna run to the restroom because Loki hit me so hard that I had to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. Alright. Now, it's our turn to make something happen. Alright, where to begin? Alright, so I think I'm going to do a battle mage. And I'm going to... So, when Adam Warlock battle mages and uses a protection card, I can heal 1 damage for an ally. So I'm going to heal 1 off of Odin. And because I battle mage, I can use Mystic Senses to draw a card as a response. We drew into Death Focus. Is there anything worth quantum magicking? Get Spider-Man back in my hand. I could potentially play Spider-Man. No, I couldn't play Spider-Man at all. There's nothing really... There's nothing really noteworthy in there. We'll play the Shawarma. We'll play the Death Focus. We'll play a Wolverine. So I'm going to end up being confused. His scheme is not terrible. So I could potentially just at least flip down. I think I want to... I think I'm going to... Yeah, I think I want that on him. Maybe or do I want it on Wolverine? Wolverine heals. Actually, I think that would be better. Yeah, I want the energy shield on Wolverine. And then we can actually just go ahead and hit Loki for 3. He has piercing also, so that'll cancel out the toughness on that. Drop him down to 17. And then we'll go ahead and have Odin clear War in Asgard. So he'll take 2 damage. Alright, and then win in the War in Asgard's completed. Reveal the top card of the Infinity Stone deck and swap Loki with a random set-aside Loki. Oh, that's terrible. Alright, so now there's going to be 2 stones in play. And this is gone. And we're swapping him. So that was actually a waste to even attack him. Alright, so he's not going to be on the as one of the choices. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with number 4. Okay, so this Loki has 3 attack, 1 scheme, and he has stalwart. So he can't be stunned or confused. And I don't like that 3 attack right now. Alright, so this can go away. We're going to flip down. And then we're going to end turn. We'll hold on to the Quantum Magic. One way or another. And Heroic Intuition. I get 6 cards, that's right. And an energy. Alright, this is actually, this was actually probably smart for me to flip down. Because I'm about to get hit with the Mind Stone and the Power Stone, which is going to confuse me and stun me. So we are going to put 1 threat onto the main. That'll go up to 4. Loki wants to activate, so he's going to scheme for 1, 2, and then for boost effect, after this activation resolves, place pursue counter pursue by the past. So he schemes for 2. This will go up to 6. And then we place another pursuit counter. We are now going to activate 2 stones. First one we activate is the Mind Stone. So we are now confused. And then the Power Stone activates. And we are stunned. Solid. Oh, I'm sorry. He also schemed for 1 more. He schemed for 3. So this is actually at 7. Forgot about that. Alright. And then we are going to be dealt an encounter card. And Loki's cape. So this will get attached to Loki. After Loki is swapped with a set-aside Loki, give him a tough status card. So now every time he swaps while this is attached to him, he gets a tough status. So we will go ahead and equip that to him. How come his board looks better than mine? Oh, I wonder if it's because I'm playing with half my deck. Man, I got punched for like over 10 damage in the first round. Alright, so this turn moves over to player. So we need to do stuff. So I don't think we're gonna be attacking. So Wolverine also heals 1. It's nice. Trying to think here. Deck's pretty thin. Hmm. Don't have a way to write except for this. If I recover 3 now, we're gonna probably go ahead and do. So then that'll put us up to, that gives us 5 health back. I can discard a card, or I can one way or another put a side scheme in play to get 3 cards. Probably gonna do. So we're gonna flip the. Oh wait, before I do that, I'm going to discard Karmic Blast and get rid of my Confusion. Alright, then I'll flip to Hero. And then I'm going to play One Way or Another. So, One Way or Another allows me to search the encounter deck for a side scheme and I can reveal it. And then after that, I draw 3 cards. So, let's see which one doesn't look so bad. So, Madness on Midgard has Hinder 2 on it. When defeated, reveal the top card of the Infinity Stone deck. And then swap the Loki. Not ideal. Cask of the Ancient Winters. When defeated, reveal the top card of the Infinity Stone deck and then swap the Loki. So yeah, no matter what I do, I'm going to be removing this Loki from the board, which I probably want to do because he's got a 3 attack, literally. So probably do want that to happen. What is this one? Actually, we should probably get rid of Unnatural Storm. Heroes and allies cannot be ready by player card effects when revealed. Exhaust each ally in play. Oh, terrible. So I wouldn't be able to use my allies. I guess that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and use. We'll go ahead and reveal Unnatural Storm. So that'll come in with 2 threat per player. We have to exhaust all of our allies in play. And I can't. Player and then heroes and allies cannot be ready by player card effects. So I couldn't use this right now to get myself ready back up. So that's gone. All right. So and then finishing the other part of the card, I do get to draw 3 cards. So I get to draw into a Cosmic Ward. Love that. Cosmic Awareness, and I have a staff. That makes me so happy. All right. Well, I definitely want my staff out, so we're going to go ahead and just play energy to get that out. How many cards I got left? I got like 2 cards left before I duck out. Well, I don't think we're going to be... I don't think... Oh yeah, forgot to give... Yeah, I haven't defeated that yet. Alright, we're gonna Cosmic Awareness. We're going to put in a Cosmic Ward. I'm going to Battle Mage and use a Heroic Intuition to remove 2 threat off of here. So our Natural Storm is defeated. Also, when I Battle Mage, I can use a response to Mystic Sense. And I can get I'm going to draw a card into another Mystic Sense. That's pretty good. Zone Silence. That's not going to help because I only have 1 card left. So we're just going to go ahead and use the Quantum Magic and the Zone Silence. And we're going to put another Mystic Sense on the table. So now when I do my Battle Mage, I can get 2 cards. That feels pretty smart. And unfortunately, that's all I can do. He's going to be attacking me for 4 and a boost. Someone's going to die. And I feel like it's going to be me. And I'm sad because I don't want Wolverine to die yet. So, we'll go ahead and unexhaust. And then... Well, actually, technically, what I could do before I do that... Actually, before I unexhaust, I am actually going to use the Northstone. And I'm going to flip this card over to get that 1 activation to ready up. And I think I'm going to go ahead and thwart 2 off of the main scheme. And I think that's fair. Okay. Now we're ready for our next round of abuse. Alright, so we are going to draw into the Night Nurse, and we are going to deck out. So when we deck out, we have to deal ourselves a encounter card. So just right into there. This is my first encounter card. And we're going to shuffle our deck. At this point, I think I'm having Wolverine take the hit. Because, or I'm definitely going to heal Odin up. Get Spider-Man on the table, that's going to be cool. Because he can take off some serious threat. We get the threat situation under control. Alright, so then we're going to draw into our Shawarma. Spider-Man. Hey, Spidey. Cosmic Awareness, and a Death Focus. One threat goes on to the main. That bumps it up to 6 out of 12. Loki is going to activate. He wants to attack us. So we got his boost card here. Geez, I don't know. I didn't want to kill Logan, but I feel like I need to. Because he's already got a high attack right now. You know, coming at me with a 3, then 1 more from the gauntlet, and then he gets the Amplify over here, and then whatever the boost card's going to be. We're going to have Wolverine defend this. So, 3, 4, and then the boost. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So Wolverine soaks up 6 damage. Thanks, Logan. Alright, and then no Infinity Stone. So we will reveal one. So this one sucks. This one's the Space Stone. So when this one activates, we'll discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded, then we put that minion in play, engaged with you. So, not ideal. Alright, and then we will be dealt an additional encounter card. Alright, so our first one is going to be Beguiled. Treat attached ally as enthralled. Treat attached allies enthralled minion with a blank text box attached to the minion scheme. When revealed, attach the ally with the highest cost without a Beguiled attached to it. Otherwise, it's going to search. Well, since this is an encounter card, Odin cannot have encounter cards attached, and he does not count against the ally limit. Yeah, so because I don't have an ally in here, Odin can't be a target for an encounter card. So this is just going to search. So we're getting another card. Alright, and then the next encounter card we get is Dark Designs. When revealed, place one pursuit counter on pursued by the past. Then if there's any counters on the villain's going to scheme. I'm going to go ahead and use my Cosmic Ward to go ahead and cancel that out. So that one will do nothing. And then our next encounter card is the Trickster. Okay, so can't stop that. Oh, and I forgot, because we decked out, I do get to put a soul counter on Soul World. Alright, so again, the Trickster, we've done this before. We swap Loki with a random set-aside Loki villain, and he activates against us. So, let's see who we're going to get. Let's go with number 1. Oh. We're getting the card that we started with. So this was the 2 scheme, 1 attack Loki. This one has Retaliate on it. So we're going back to him. So we'll swap out his Stalwart, put in Retaliate. He comes into play. And again, remember the effect on Loki's cape. After Loki is swapped with a set-aside Loki villain, he gets a tough status. So now he'll have a tough. And then Loki will then also activate against us. So he is going to attack. And I'm sad. I'm going to defend. So he's attacking for... Actually, he's attacking for 2. I should actually know... can I risk it? I'm going to risk it. I think I got this. Unless he's getting... We'll see. I don't know. I'm probably going to die. So he's attacking me for... Actually, it's going to be 3. Maybe I should defend. I'm going to defend. I'm defending with 3. So it's going to be attacking for 2. With the Amplify, and then whatever this boost is going to be. And it's boost effect. So this is Loki's staff. And the boost effect states that we have to attach this card to Loki, so he gets an additional attack. Just what he needed. More attack. Alright. So he attacks me for 1, 2, 3, 4. So I take 1 damage. And then we're going to activate the Space Stone. So again, Space Stone is discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Then we put that minion into play, engage with you. Then place this card in the Infinity Stone discard pile. So get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we get a Loki. And Loki comes in with toughness. Alright, that ends player turn, or villain turn, and we'll now move it over to the player. Alright, I am going to Battle Mage, and I'm going to use the Night Nurse to heal Odin 1 damage. And then I'm going to Hero Response both my Mystic Senses. Since I Battle Mage, I get to draw a card each, so I get to draw 2. We draw 2 Heroic Intuition, and a Karmic Blast. What do? We need to save the world. I'm going to play the Shawarma for 3 resources. And then I'm going to go 4, 5. And I'm going to put in Spider-Man. So when Spider-Man comes into play from my hand, I can remove 3 threat from a side scheme. And I'm going to go ahead and remove 3 threat off of the Open the Dungeons. So this will get rid of the Amplify. So when this is defeated, each player chooses 1 captive ally from the campaign set and then puts into play under their control, and then flip this card over. And this will flip over to Yogramon. So Loki is going to get 4+ hit points. And then this will put an acceleration onto the main. And then when Loki is defeated, remove this card from the game. So we have to defeat a version of Loki to get rid of this. So we are now attaching more fun to Loki. So where is that? He's at 15. Oh, I should put his health back up too. So he's actually back to 20. So he actually has 24 health now. Then he's got +4 health points. And then just for simple math, he's got +1 on the thwarting. And he's got 1. He's got 1, 2. So +2. Probably easier if I just do it this way. There we go. Look at all the modifiers he gets. I got nothing. Alright, put that aside, and then... Oh, now we get to choose our set aside. So my choices are these. Figure out which one's gonna be the best one for me. We got, so we can have either Volstagg, which will give us 1 retaliate. He has 5 health, 1 thwart and attack, and he gets toughness, which is nice, which would definitely help with an attack. Fendril, when he uses basic thwart, he can ignore crisis icons. He has 3 thwart also. That's pretty nice. Hogan has 3 attack and he has piercing. I love that. Takes double consequential damage though. And then we have Lady Sif. And if you spend a physical resource, you can ready Lady Sif. I do have a physical resource, so I could get her out. We want to get rid of Laufey. He is not who I want to deal with right now. So if I could get him in, that's 3, and then I could have Odin finish him off. Odin will take another 2. And then Spider-Man can thwart 2 off the main. Or I get Fendril on there and have him. That's a question. And I'm stunned, so I can't even do my attack event. Probably want to get that main cleared off. Decisions. I gotta get rid of the Laufey. The Laufey's gonna screw everything up. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Unfortunately, we're gonna go for Hogun, I should say. And let's do... We're gonna have him attack, deal 3 damage to him. He has piercing, so we can ignore the tough. And then we're going to... I'm going to use Karmic Staff, and I'm going to use Heroic Intuition as a resource to play Karmic Blast to get rid of my stun. And then we're going to have... Takes 2. We'll have Odin finish him off. So he'll take another 2 damage. Him taking an additional 2 damage. And then Laufey is defeated. So now we don't have to deal with his nonsense. And then we're going to have... We'll have Spider-Man take 2 off of here, which will take it down to 4. He'll take one consequential. And then I already battle maged. I'm gonna flip down. And I'm going to exhaust Soul World to remove a charge. And heal back up to full health. And we're gonna ready up. Alright, so 2 threats will go on to the main. That will go up to 6. Loki wants to scheme. So he's going to scheme for 3. And there's no amplifiers, right? Alright. So he's just straight up scheming for 3 and the boost of 3. So that's 6. That's great. So that goes to, what was that? Oh, I lost. Yep. 2, 3. Because that was already at 6, right? Yeah. So 2, 3, 3. Boost icon 3, that's 6. And that's 12. And if that stage is completed, players lose. So that's it. We lost. Oh my goodness. I thought we were setting up so nicely too. Time to reset. I mean, he really came at me hard in the first turn, to be fair. Like, for like 10 damage between the both back-to-back activations. Alright, let's get this all reshuffled up. Alright, so time stones first. Then we'll shuffle up this. Let's reveal our Loki. Figure out what that's gonna be. One, two, three, four, five. Let's try number 2. Oh, same one. Alright, so we'll get the one with retaliate. And 20 health. Mm. Alright, we're all set. Go to a hand size of 6. Spawning for a fight one way or another. Energy shield. Cosmic awareness. Spider-Man. Karmic blast. Alright, so I'm thinking I'm definitely going down for this route. So I can just start doing stuff with that. But that's gonna reveal an Infinity Stone. Um, Maybe I go for. Or do I go? Do I just go aggressive with him? All I gotta do is defeat 2 Lokis. Hmm. Let's see if we go aggressive with him. Let's see what happens if I do that. We'll pitch those. We'll go for a Mystic Sense. We'll get a Thor. Another Cosmic Awareness. 3, 4, 5. Get an Energy. Okay. We will flip to Hero. We will one way or another. Let's grab. Let's grab the Unnatural Storm. Heroes and allies cannot be rated by player card effects, and then when revealed, exhaust each ally into play. So Odin gets exhausted. This comes in with 2 threat. And then I get to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. So I have 2 Karmic Blasts. What are the odds if I can just delete his first stage? Let's see. Let's just go aggressive with it. Let's do energy for a Karmic Blast. We're gonna deal 4 damage. So 4 damage on him brings him down to 16. And I get hit for retaliate. And then we're gonna discard up to 4 cards. So there's our staff. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there goes Wolverine. So drop down to 14. Let's do it again. Let's do 2 resources. 2 resources, and we're gonna play another Karmic Blast. Yeah. So we'll deal 4 damage. And we'll get hit with Retaliate. And then we're going to discard up to 4. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. As not working out for me. We'll go ahead and Battle Mage and deal. Actually, yeah, we'll Battle Mage, deal 2 damage to him. And then we'll go ahead and exhaust to clear that. And we'll call that a turn. Actually, we will. Yeah, we'll ready up. We'll hold on to the Mystic Senses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We decked out. So I don't get the bank off on that Soul World. Bummer. Alright, so it's now villain's turn, so 2 threat will go on. This goes up to 3. Loki wants to activate. Let's go to be an attack. I'm going to go ahead and take it. So he's attacking for 2. And then we got a boost effect. After this activation resolves, place 1 pursuit counter on Pursue by the Past. So he's going to hit me for 2 damage. And we're going to put 1 Pursue counter on Pursue by the Past. We're going to activate the Time Stone. And Time Stone says discard the top 4 cards of your deck and place 1 threat on the main scheme for each different card type. Okay. We got an upgrade. We have an upgrade. We have an ally. And that's 1, 2, 3. So this goes up to 6. We will be dealt an encounter card. Go ahead and reveal the first one. Loki's staff. So Loki's attack is went up by 1. And then you got escape back. Ugh. My turn. Depth focus. Get Soul World out. play Shawarma to put a Mystic Sense in. Um, we're gonna hit him for 2. We'll take a Retaliate. And then we're going to we're gonna ready up. We're gonna swing again for 2. So that'll take you to 3. Then Odin swings for 4. He takes 2 consequential and first yells and he takes a retaliate. Okay, so we defeat 1 Loki. So when defeated, discard cards from the top of the card deck until a side scheme is discarded to reveal that side scheme. Alright, so we got the open the Bifrost, has hinder 1. When defeated, reveal the top card of the Infinity Stone deck, and then swap Loki. That seems to be the theme. Let's forgot about that. Alright, so he's victoried. So he gets victoried, yay. Then we have to bring in another. Go with number 3. Okay, so no, this one has Stalwart and he has 3 scheme. And he got swapped, so he technically gets a tough. And he also gets 20 up. And all right. We don't have any more plays. We'll hold on to the Mystic Sense. And we'll ready up. Drop the hand size of 5. Spoiling for a fight. Spider-Man. All right. All right. So two threats going on. It's the main. So this goes up to 7. Nope. I'm sorry. 8. Ooh. Okay. He wants to attack. We'll go ahead and take it. So he's going to attack for 1. I'm sorry. He's attacking for 2. And after this activation, place pursuit by the pass. It's 1 from the amplify. So that's going to be 2, 3. Yeah, 3. So 3, 4. So he hits me for 4 damage in hero form, so I drop down to 2. Pursue counter, pursue by the past. We reveal another counter card, and we're gonna get the Power Stone. This stuns us. Not ideal to get. Counter card is Dark Designs. Alright, so plays a counter on Pursuit by the Pass. If there's any counters on it, the villain will scheme. And we just probably just lost. So scheming for 3, 4. So that's 4, 5, 6. And that's at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we just lost again. 14. Didn't even do anything. I am going to do a quick stretch. Then we will replay this again and see if we can tackle it down. Alright, oh wow, we're getting the Power Stone. What version of Loki do we get? I get the setup done before I do this. Missing a card. I'm pretty sure there's 5 of those on there. Oh, that's right. This one was victoried. Never mind. How about that? Alright. Let's try the insides. And we're gonna take a quick stretch. Be right back. we are all set up here. So we drew into Shawarma, Death Focus, Energy, Spelling for Fights, Cosmic Ward, Mystic Senses. We want those. So let's mulligan these two. And we get Pit Patrol one way or another. Alright, let's flip. And let's do one way or another. And let's grab Madness on Midgard. So that's going to put a crisis icon on. And then it's going to come in with 5 threat, and then it has hinder 1 per player, so it's going to be 6 threat on there altogether. Then we can draw 3 cards. Draw 2 Heroic Intuition, Spider-Man, and the Night Nurse. We will energy to put in Mystic Senses. And then we'll use Heroic Intuition to put in a Cosmic Ward. And then we are going to attack with Adam Warlock. And we'll do 2 damage. And put him down to 18. And then we're going to use the Norm Stone to ready back up. Then we're going to hit him again for 2. I'll drop him down to 16. Go 3, 4, 5. We put in Spider-Man. When he comes into play, we can remove we can move 3 threat. Oh, actually, I don't know. Maybe we don't do that. Or maybe we do. We move 3 threat off the open the dungeons. So then this gets attached to Loki. Put that up here. This gets another acceleration. So that goes to 2. He gets 4 hit points. So he goes up to 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So he goes back up to 20. Then we get to choose set aside. Then we're gonna hit him for 4. So that'll bring him down to 16. I'll take 2. Spider-Man will hit him for 2. I'll bring him down to 14. Then we'll have Hogan hit him for 3. Takes him down to 11. Then he'll take 2 damage. And we'll call that a turn. So we're already up. I'll exhaust everybody. Then we'll drop to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now it's villain's turn. We're gonna put so 1 threat and +2 from the acceleration. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3. So this goes up to 4. Loki's going to activate against us, so he's going to be attacking for 1 with a boost of 2. So he attacks for 3. So that's going to take us down to 10, 9, 8. Off to so then Power Stone activates. I become stunned. This gets discarded. Then we get the encounter card. Sinister Strike. We will Cosmic Ward that. Cancel that. And now we're on player turn. I'm gonna play 3 resources. To put in Thor. He comes in with a tough. And then we're going to hit Loki, or yeah, we're gonna hit Loki for 4. So I'll drop him down to 7. Odin's gonna take 2 consequential. Spider-Man's gonna hit for 2. And then we're going to hit for 3. Drop him down to 2. So he'll be defeated. And then we're going to have Thor attack for 3. So that will defeat that Loki. So this is defeated. So we'll lose Stalwart on that. When defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a side scheme is discarded, then reveal that side scheme. Consequential damage also will soak up his tough, so he won't take any damage. And then we discard. So we get a side scheme. That's not the one I wanted to hit, but so revealing Unnatural Storm, exhaust each ally in play. They're already exhausted, so that's fine. And then heroes and allies can't be ready by player card effects. That comes in with 2. And because he was defeated, this is going to go away. So when Loki's defeated, remove this card from the game. So we'll lose the 1 acceleration on that. And he loses his 4 extra hit points. So remove that. And then we're going to reveal another set-aside Loki. This will get victoried. Now we just have to defeat 1 more. Let's go with number 4. And this one has 2/2. And Loki cannot take damage while a side scheme is in play. That's probably the worst one I could have got. So now I'm kind of trapped. So now we gotta figure out how to get rid of all the side schemes. How crappy that is. Well, get rid of that one first. And we'll ready up. Hold on to the staff. Drop to 5. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're putting 2 threat on. This goes up to 6. And Loki wants to attack, so he's going to attack for attack 4 and a boost So that's gonna be 3, 4, 5. Ouch. So we hit for 5, and then spinning gauntlet. We will reveal a space stone, and then we get an encounter card. And we get nowhere safe. When revealed, place 1 pursuit counter, pursued by the past. And then if there's any counters on it, discard a upgrade or support you control. Alright, so we lose Mystic Senses. And we're now on player turn. Alright, so now we're in a situation we can't do any damage to Loki while he's in that form. So I guess we will we'll use want some magic to bring back a one way or another. Go ahead and play that to put in a side scheme. And open the Bifrost. And this is going to put 4 threat onto that. Hazard. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Put in Soul World. Cosmic Awareness. We're going to remove 3 threats off of this. So that puts 3 on it, and then discard up to 4 cards on top of your deck. 2 on here. Yeah, we're just going to do 2, I guess. Do additional removal. So 1, 2. So we remove 1. So they'll go down to 2. We deck out, so we get an encounter card. And we have to put 1 soul counter on that. I'm gonna Battle Mage an Armored Vest to heal Spider-Man 1. Or heal Odin 1. And then I'm gonna thwart 2 of Spider-Man to get rid of the madness of Midgard. So when defeated, reveal the top card of the Infinity Stone deck, and then swap Loki. So that actually kind of works in our favor. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe I... Hold on. Because it's going to switch him anyways. I'm gonna replay that. I'm gonna keep the 6 on there, and I'll just go back and use that play where I used the Cosmic Awareness to thwart 3 off of this, and then clear this off instead. So then this is still gonna do the same effect. So yeah, that's cleared. And this stays on here. And then we're going to swap the Loki. We'll take 2. So now we get Loki with Piercing. Alright, and this actually works out better for us because now we can actually attack him without even with these side schemes in play. So I would still have Spider-Man. This is my face down counter. Alright. Right. Okay. So and then they Battle Mage to heal Odin. So his scheme's not too bad on that. So in theory, we can start to do some damage. So let's attack for 4. So that takes him down to 16. Oh yeah, and we have to reveal another stone. Okay. So Odin hits him. He's going to take 2 damage. So now he's 5 health out of 6. And then we'll have Spider-Man hit him for 2. Which will drop him down to 14. And then he goes down to 3 damage. And then we're going to have Thor hit for 3. So that'd be 2. He's down to 11. He takes 2 consequential damage. And then we're going to swing with Warlock. We can't, we're stunned. We'll swing to get rid of our stun. At least it's what we do. And then we're gonna flip down. Exhaust Soul World. Remove a counter. We'll go back to full health. And that's where we're at. Okay, so it's still scary because we're 6 out of 12 and he could possibly scheme out and win. But I'm taking that gamble. So we're going to ready up everyone and pray that we don't lose the scheme. Because I think 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 damage on the table right now. We're gonna discard an upgrade or ally or support. So we probably would get rid of Soul World so we can still keep the 9 damage on the table. So hopefully we don't lose this game. We probably could win next turn. So we're gonna drop to our hand size of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a Karmic Blast. That's good to see. So we can 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then we have that 1 encounter card. Okay, so let's see what happens. So 1 threat and then acceleration. So 2 goes on. So let's go up from 6, 7, 8. This goes up to 8. That's not looking good actually. 8 out of 12. And he's gonna scheme for 2. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If he gets a 3 boost icon, we lose. So Loki schemes for 2. And then, okay, so there's 1. So that's 3. So 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're at 11. So 11 out of 12. So hopefully none of the encounter cards we get make him scheme, because then it's game over when we lose. Alright, we're going to activate the stones. So first one we activate is going to be the Space Stone. We will discard cards from the top of our encounter deck until a minion is discarded, and then we put that minion into play engaged with us. So oh, wonderful. Yes! Don't have to worry about those, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't get his Trickster one. Just gotta get a minion to play. Alright, so we get a Frost Giant. So Frost Giant comes in with toughness. And then we're going to activate the Reality Stone. We're going to discard an ally, upgrade, or support we control. We'll go ahead and get rid of Soul World. We already got the use out of it. And we're pretty much in the end game now. So, okay. Then we'll be dealt another encounter card. First encounter card we get is Devious Sorcery. You are stunned. If you already were stunned, place 2 threat on the main scheme. Thank God we weren't stunned, because we would have just lost there. So now we're stunned. So we can't attack. Or can we? And then we get Beguiled. When revealed, attached to an ally with the highest cost without Beguiled attached ally engages its controller. Otherwise, this card gains Surge. Alright, so we'll put it on Spider-Man. So now, ally is entreated, is enthralled. Let's put these over real quick. So Spider-Man has now become enthralled. So he's the highest cost, so attach the ally with the highest cost, which is Spider-Man. Attach ally engages the controller. And he's a enthralled minion. His text is blank. His scheme is equal to his printed thwart, and so is his attack. And he does not take consequential damage. Alright, but he only has 1 health, so I'm okay with that. It's unfortunate that we just lost 2 attack there. Alright, we lived. So, alright, this is our final turn because we can't thwart the main. And we need to see if we can pump out 11 damage somewhere. And see what happens. Alright, so it's on me. I'm gonna go ahead and use a discarded card to use Adam Warlock's action to discard a card from my hand and remove a status from Adam Warlock. So he's no longer stunned. And we are going to flip to hero. We're going to play a Karmic Blast. We'll use the Shawarma to do that, I guess. So we're going to deal 4 damage to Loki. So that's going to take him from 11 down to 5. And then we're going to discard 4 cards. 1, 2, this sucks. There's 1. Alright, so we do 2 additional damage. That takes him down to 3. And we are going to swing for 2. Actually, do we have a... There we go. Alright, so then Warlock will swing for 2. Which will drops down Loki to 1. And then we'll go ahead and have Thor finish him off for 3. And that'll do it. That will be our victory conditions. We now victoried 2 Lokis. And that was sweet. So Adam Warlock has successfully, finally, completed the Shadows. The Mad Titan Shadow. Mad Titan Shadow. I'm just double checking to make sure I didn't cheat. Nope. Doesn't say you can't take any damage. And he doesn't have guard. He doesn't have guard. So yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing I called my 1 move back, because ideally we wanted to just get him defeated. So this was kind of like a rush tactic I had to do. You figured the cards I didn't have in my deck, and just to take a look to see what I didn't have. Again, Sorcerer Supreme didn't have that. I lost out on a Karmic Blast, Clarity Purpose, Cosmic Ward, Basic Spell. That would have helped. The card draw would have helped. Having our ready would have helped. This definitely would have helped to prolong things for a little bit. But we got it done. We got it done with basically bare bones. And let's see if there's anything else in here. Oh. W. I gotta say, I actually, Sinister Motives is still my favorite, but if I would put a, I like Rise of the Red Skull also, but I think I like this one above that. I actually enjoyed the, this was very thematic. Definitely I need to try it on Expert now, because I know it's going to be a different experience. But I feel like a little weasel, because I pretty much just let the side schemes go and hope for the best. This one right here, this one almost really screwed me over, because with all those side schemes in play, I couldn't touch him after I took out his first form. That's why I decided to take out the side scheme. I think it was. Yeah, that's why I decided to take out this one, Open the Bifrost, because once we once we take out a side scheme with all the side schemes, it makes you swap to a different Loki. So since we had the one that he can't be touched with the side schemes, that's why I thought, okay, I'll just take care of the hazard and then pray that I don't scheme out, which we got lucky. We got super duper lucky on that. Because one, we were already like basically, if he would have got a 3 boost card, we would have lost. And then when we had to discard the cards, we discarded both the both copies of Dark Designs. So right there, I knew that we weren't going to get that, and I think we were set on his Trickster card because I think that we already went through the other one. So I think he only gets, no, that's 3 copies. Does he only get 3 copies of those? Yeah, so we already went through all that, so we were good on that. I don't think there's any other cards that would make him scheme. But man, we got lucky not having to deal with Pursuit by the Past. We just went balls to the wall on that one. Spider-Man became our enemy. He's now enthralled. So I guess I could take a playback and just have Odin kill Spider-Man. It's the only cure we have for betrayal. There's no betrayal on this team. But yeah, no. So I liked it. I'll definitely gonna play it again. I can see why this Loki scenario is annoying. And I only played that on standard. So bump that up to expert and have to remove more than just 2 of those Loki cards. I don't think this would work at all, what I just did. So got to do a little building for that scenario. But other than that, if you enjoyed the gameplay, feel free to drop a like or share to helps my channel out. And if you have any feedback or anything that you saw they did in the game that might need correction on, or please, by all means, all feedback is appreciated. Other than that, I'm going to call it a night, and I will see you on the next one. Take care and have a good day. Bye.